I know. It would be on her, and then, because he's on leash, it's not like he'd be off leash. She decided to overreact and run. Anyways, what's up, my fine feathered friends?
Oh, sorry.
We were talking about my lady, or not my lady, my dog, my lady dog, my dog. Some lady that lives next to us is not like is afraid of her dog, and I was taking him out, and she happened to be nearby. She's like, "Oh, you better not to get too close, or I'm gonna run. If I run, I'm gonna sprain my ankle, and if I sprain my ankle, then you'll be paying my bills." I saw my wife when we were talking about it. It's like, no, lady, if you run while my dog's on leash and he's not doing anything, and you sprain your ankle, that's on you, not me. Anyways, we're doing Turnaround Samurai. Turn around, samurai.
I just.
Every night and day you turn around, samurai. Alright, so we're on Phoenix Wright episode or case 3. Guy, you've disgraced me. Why? Oh, is this muted? Hold on. Why am I hearing it? It is muted. The moon. No, it's you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's sword gleams and strikes in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode of the Dark Messenger returns. Only the shadow knows. I love the shadow. The shadow's good. Good stuff. Trying to look up Phoenix Wright real quick because I get stuck again. Which I should have done before I started. Sometimes I get stuck. And it's like, what do I do? Walk through. Not that I mean I'm trying not to use it, but like the last time when I got stuck, I'm like, wait, where do I go? What do I ask? Oh, okay, that's what I do. But sometimes it's like, okay, that rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving the broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't see you were here. But first of all, how do you get... I know his name is Phoenix Wright, but where do you get the pet name Nick out of Phoenix? Right, well... I mean, if anything, it should be N-I-X, right? For Nicks? Like, it just... Things should be Nick... I don't know. I got nothing. Turn around. Okay, so yeah, we're... Oh god, turn around Ash. Bryson Ashes is gonna be a long one. It might be two streams. Or I might have to, like, start early or something. Didn't see... Okay. Of course, of course I'm here. What was the surreal show we were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how old young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I am only 17. I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch Power Rangers. I don't think I was a demographic. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm a grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Why are they establishing the age? I mean, I know they might have some feelings for each other, but it's like, Then watch it with me. It's really cool and it's really popular. When I asked my grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really want to worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up office. I guess. Wish you had some clients. month has passed since my trial. Mia's murderer. Oh, if I'm murderer or murderer, they're spelled the same. Or, no, wait. Mia's murder, yeah. What is... Does murderer have E-R-E-R? Murderer? I don't know. I'm confused right now. It was a talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? We didn't leave you some inheritance? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client was just around the corner. Humph. Harumph. Did you guys know what I found out today? That, the Mr. Bean TV show only had 15 episodes? It legit only had 15 episodes. I thought the thing had a bunch of episodes. I guess it had a few specials, but... I guess so. Did you guys know that he's an alien? Beep. Hello. This is Phoenix. Nick. Maya. What? It's still early. It's still Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Huh? Isn't that what it was supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. I'm, like, sitting here absentmindedly petting my dog. My dog has finally won. After all this time of trying to get me to pet her while I stream, she's finally won. He scared the villain with a samurai spear. It's okay, I only need the one hand anyways. Because I'm only playing with the one hand. That sounds bad. Especially since the lady that said she's 17. God, you guys are sick. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. I must have said 22:09 a.m. What the hell? Wright and Co. law offices. I do know why. My brain works weird sometimes. Like, it'll input, like, words that aren't there, or it'll flip numbers. Miles here, watching TV, or television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays a lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. It's new and it's old? Neo Old Tokyo? Okay. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. Will Power and Jack Hammer. The victim was Jack Hammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still in the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring. I had a Furby that used to make ringing noises. Like bring. Yes. Wright and Co. offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. What? Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've been decided that this will be our first case. I talked to her. Well, what should we do? How can you just sit there and like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Yet, I admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Alright, let's go to the detention center. Enough of messing around with Maya. I need it. I'm taking her thing off, Ginger. October 16th, Detention Center, Visitor Center. Oh, look at that burly man. Look at that burly man. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean is that guy? Of course it's him. Willpower's our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it, murderer. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you saying? Yes. Something wrong? No. This has got to be off to a great... Or this is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. It's okay. This is the real me. When I get the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I don't want them to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they'll think of the Steel Samurai show now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's a good guy. Or he's good, yeah? He didn't do it. You just called him a murderer like 2 times over. And suddenly he didn't do it? Ah, jeez. Wait, what happened? Maybe just start with telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like there's only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for their run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near their set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai sword. Or a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that I, as a steel samurai, use as a weapon. Maybe you should explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. It's a Sentai show, or whatever it's called. Like, Power Rangers. How do you not know this, Nick? Nick, how could you say such a thing? That's what I'm saying. How can you not know of, like, Kamen Rider and the Power Rangers and such? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with this world. Hey, who's the new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is a lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of neo-old Tokyo, fighting battles after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Wah! Wah! Ricky, wah! I see. Neo-old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? You have an alibi? Now, where were we on the day of the murder? Or where were you? Not where were we? Well, that morning I came into the studio at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late to rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I can't make sniffy noises loud enough, I don't think. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right? Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she's an ask for autographs. Did you mean 10 euros? 10 yen? I don't know where it's supposed to be set at. I think it's just ambiguous where where this is taking place. Ambiguous gay action duo. Alright, let's go. I think, where are we going? Oh, it's main gate. It's right in front of my face. October 16th, Global Studios, main gates. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey! You there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Sorry. We're lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. I can't do an old lady voice. I can do an old man voice. That might work. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. Yeah, I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens and, slow down, I can't even read this old bag, Jesus. She's just going off. Hippie clothes, youth coming in these days. I can't even read all that. Nick? Welcome to BI Curb. Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to, youth. The youths of today. Studio. So, what do you guys do here at the studio? At the Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars were here. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate? He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. I wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Shut up, old bag. Ya old bag? Is her name Karen? Karen Old Bag? Oh my god, that actually works. Karen Old Bag. Karen, whatever. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing as a Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's programming. What's more, I heard that they were paying him peanuts. That's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was sitting right there yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon at 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30, and that murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one to walk by. He's a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Humph. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me the letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright, let's go talk to... I think I need to go talk to... Mr. Hammer. Will Powers? What is his name? Will Powers? Hello, how was it at the studio? They think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Can we talk to him? Mr. Powers, you weren't hiding anything from me, were you? Or are you? What? No, I would never do that. Just now, you said that you were sleeping in a dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. I don't understand. Babies don't sleep that much, and when they do, they cry. So he pooped himself and cried? Okay. The security lady said saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's impossible. Not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new in the lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? Doesn't seem like she's lying. She probably saw somebody in a silver samurai suit. About the security guard in the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me a suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off your mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers requests added to the court records. I just hope this will get me past security lady. Alright, let's go. This is when I wish I had like a voice changer or something I could fiddle with, like preset things. Like, oh, here's an old lady voice. Here's, you know, a gruff man voice. Oh yeah, I need to talk to her. No, wait, can I talk to her, or do I need to present? I need to present to her. Hey lady, I got something I need to show you. Look at my butt. I mean, look at this letter. I'm not presenting. You're presenting. Man, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I see. I recognize the bold child that scrawl. Gave Powers request to the security lady. To think we entrust his fate to youth such as of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyways, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right. That's the employees' area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh, do you mean Detective Gumshoe? Nobody says pal anyway, so I'm sick of that nerd. Dick Gumshoe. Shoot, Dick Gum. Gum Dick? Hey, Nick. Huh? There was his maps on a security guard station. Hey, look, not bad. There's a 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. I want my 50 cents. I want my $2. That's gonna come up in handy. Actually, let me go back and look at that real quick. Let me look. Examine. No, I'm gonna examine. Stop. Go back. I don't care about this stuff. Court records. Check. So the dressing room, so he would have come from here, past... Okay, he would have went past her, okay. I was like trying to see if I actually could have went past her or not. Alright, let's go to outside Studio 1. Ah, my stream went down. But... Wait, how's my stream down, but I'm playing this game off the net? I swear to God, OBS is a piece of crap. Are you gonna come back up? October 16th. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's a confused detective. Hey, pal. You know that prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring glooming out the window. So? It is his fault that he was such a jerk. Hey, if he's depressed, it's all his fault for not doing doing sloppy detective work. Exactly. I'm detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame others. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go saying pal like that. That's my enduring character trait. I say he's the character, alright. Okay, so my stream isn't working, right? But then, I'm playing this off of what? I'm playing this... no, whatever, I'm not gonna say it. Investigation. So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions, right? So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report? The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about that, what happened last time, pal. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person is none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security later at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone could think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. By the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? She's a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember that Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She's even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, her photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the security or the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there in the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence we're finished? Funny, for someone who had hard proof, it didn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ho. We'd like to ask the employees here for some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here has been enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Alright, let's check the internet again. So, is there anything I need to examine, or should I just go? Gates. Enters the Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like they need a car key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. Studio's mascot, I guess it's a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's holding a sign in its hands, right? To the Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's with that kind of thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Wait, with the signs are probably messed up then. Ah, hey, there's a camera thing here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going into the studio. All I have to do is look at the data and you can see who went here. There's a number plate on a camera, STI 307. It must be the camera ID number. Alright, I guess we're going to talk to Old Bag. Nick, look. The security lady in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess the cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. Wait, and they're soft enough she didn't need the teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Power's guilty yet? Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving the fat-footed Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but she has to give you the evidence. I don't understand. Do these people not study law? But she has to give him the evidence also, because you can't withhold evidence from anybody. You have to, like, share evidence. I mean, if I learned anything from watching My Cousin Vinny... Vinny... Alright. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Huh? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate of the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go here, you pass my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. But, was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense? Oh yes, he was as great as the bearded samurai. That's who, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play an evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, a camera? It's automatic. It can tell when somebody walks through the gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the photo too. But I don't have to bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on a computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Alright. This is the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one here is as soon as after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Right, looking at. The remains of yesterday's lunch is scattered around. Everyone is probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for the steaks. What? Is that like a dessert stomach? Oh, open grate. What is an open grate for? The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in the way stuck in that way, you wouldn't have to you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest, right? Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. No, you said you're a teenager. All right, let's move to the dressing room. October 16th, Global Studio dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's the one telling the truth for his sake. Examine the bag. Huh? This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, the employee's car key. It must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. Okay, we got a car key. That's nice. Okay. See the employees area. So we're gonna go into the studio now. Get out of our old bag. Okay, examine the door again. Enters the Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in, Nick. Check it out, Nick. I wonder if this car key bar would be the dressing room will work. Beep! It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Yeah, she is. She's weird. Alright. What is that? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you kind of shivers, Nick? The white tape and so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. This made it a pretty slap. Well, I guess it's his pants and stuff. The outline of where Jack Hammer's body laid with tape. The body is still found still inside the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head of the part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect the spear stabbing to leave at least some blood stains. I guess the costume has absorbed most of it. He adjusted. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, it doesn't, and so don't touch it. What? It's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! Don't touch. No touching that. Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't know you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Can we talk to this lady? Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios aren't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for action sequences. I see, neat. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employees area, that's where Will Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to the Studio 1. Then I saw WP going to his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, I'm sorry. So much of getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What did we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have the photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what we're talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was the action scene run-through. I was only assistant here that day. I have a feeling that someone from outside. Really? But wait, if somebody had come in here, wouldn't have the security light have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than a regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If somebody else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, let's go talk to the old bag. Well, it's the only name they're giving me is Old Bag. October 16th, Global Studios, main gates. While the Old Bag appears. Alright. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that the suspicious look in her face. I want to ask you again about yesterday. You came at 1 p.m., right? Correct. That's estimate time at Hammer's death is 2:30. What are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through that here between those times? Sure, I can be sure. But we have a witness who thinks that it was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure that you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me quick. Or tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Somebody's been, complaining about my work. I did. Huh? We just were talking about the assistant Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth something about tomorrow. Oh my god, I can't even keep up. She talks so fast I can't even... She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulder. Use computers that runs the studio security camera. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers with the computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like this camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived in the guard station. Please enter the number of security camera. It was 307, right? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one always wearing a suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with the photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 o'clock, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Hey, Nick. Can we use the photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put the security lady in a place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she has to say. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. You're crafting that gave you credit for. Why you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, I was just a joke. So we are done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some kind of idea what the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. Damn, it was almost an hour to get through that. Plus, I was fidgeting with the internet, so minus whatever long that took me to figure out. October 18th, 10 a.m. This is courtroom number 4. How come we're on the opposite side this time? Court is on session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show that the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer at the Studio One Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed the heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to their testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call your first witness. First, I'd like to call the familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would like briefly describe your case in the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This is where the employee area. The actors did a run through the action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was there at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, you will see the gate. Is a gate. See. Past that are the studios. And here is Studio One. This is the scene of the murder where the body is found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, the young woman, and a production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio One. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to the studio to perform the rehearsal. Needless to say that the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30. Samurai spear found lodged a victim's chest with the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, I don't think we can. I think I probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Some spirit added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station say? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Okay. The witness declared that her name... My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid of a bit flustered. Ugh. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. It's called me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edwards has a bit of trouble getting the witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Seeing us call me Grandma this evening young, I would... Oh my god, it was so much little fun to just... Oh my god. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I'm just getting the good parts, dearie. Perhaps you can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate at the day of the murder, correct? They objected to her talking too much. It's funny. Yes, Jesse? Yeah, yes. Jesse, I was. And you get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know that your stuff, dearie. You may begin with the testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Wow. What an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyways, it was when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. and it was Powers, the man right there, and it was heading towards the studio. Okay, so you saw the defendant then, huh? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. All right, because I think we need to go to the point where she's like, "Oh, it's definitely what's his butt." On the day of the murder, old Hammer was arrested, going to run through the I had some errands to run that morning. Anyways, I had to buy a new broomstick. So the main gate from until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked past at 2 o'clock. It was Powers, that man right there, and he's heading towards the studio. Alright, are you sure? Are you sure? No, it's not back. Are you sure that it was Mr. Wright? Let me get this straight, old bag. He's like, give me the straight, old bag, or, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Judge, what is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, honey? Anyone could plainly see that's Powers, right? Yeah. Even Edgeworth knows it's wrong. Well, I wonder... Sure, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But, that doesn't mean that Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have to proof that this person in the photo is Mr. Wright, do you? Huh. Oh, knows the old man? Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Why is Edgeworth even like... Yeah, even Edgeworth is surprised. That's what I'm like... The prosecution would like you to ask the witness... I don't know why they can't call her old bag. That's her name. Please make known all the information you possess ahead of time. How was I to know that everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyways, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. Didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Witness, the main man in the photo. I never said anything I didn't mean, mind you. The morning during the run through the action scene, I saw Power strip and fall. He broke one of the props and it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the photo. You can see him dragging his legs, see, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers, Happy. So you had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, we may cross-examine the witness. She's got something hiding there. I'll press her until she squeals. Please don't press her until she squeals. Everything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-in with the action scene, I saw Powers strip and fall. He broke one of the props in a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure he did. His own samurai spear. The samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. It's better to write this down with the court record. Samurai spear updated to the court record. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let me see. There was Powers, he's a steel samurai, then poor old Mr. Hamlet, evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then? I saw Power, okay. Alright, so apparently he was straining his ankle pretty bad. Okay, I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where's the Steel Samurai costume now? Okay, I don't understand, is the judge, or is the judge a lawyer? Because he's like, oh, well, I want to know. It's like, why is the judge being more lawyerly than lawyers? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Huh. Anyways, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Powers. Huh, I suppose that's right. Aren't you sure? Are you sure, Your Honor? Alright. I think I'll wait and see where this goes. I suppose since there weren't any additional crew members at the studio that day, it's quite likely that there's the defendant inside the costume. I see no problem with this evidence. Most perceptive, Your Honor. He still doesn't seem to be convinced to me, I hope. Will the witness continue the testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of the poor Miss Amber's death was at 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go through the studio before then was Will Powers. But no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then I would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. God dang it. The photo again. Okay. Forza's death at 2:30. Is that true? It's true. The only person I saw. Okay, so yeah, because the photo says it was like number 2. Where's the first photo? Hold it. Look at the photograph one more time. The photo was taken by the camera at the gate at the studio, correct? Yes, 3, Sonny. So, whenever someone passes here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in a guard station records all security camera data. I wasn't... if I wanted to do work at the studio, we might have an opening. As the very computer printed on this photo, note that the back of the photo is printed the words October 12th, or October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. You and I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m., October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew you know that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1, if it really is the only photo? Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not only but 2 people went to the studio that day. And if there's only data for one of the photos, who could have erased the data from the other photo? Only someone with access to the security leader herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice, which means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Humph. Some help you are, you whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, old bag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone older other than Steel Samurai. Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. This is when the thing fell over, isn't it? Because it said the thing fell over. It probably fell over and got a picture taken of it. The mascot. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on a security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first time I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. It's only just remembered it. Right. Anyways, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, it says this was a turn for an unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos and record the security computer to check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Humph, a fanboy. Fanboy? Not Chum Chum? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They give information about the rehearsal spot from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One of them was there that day. Wait a second, don't you think just say no one else could get in? You locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the plays area. Yeah, we found that. The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they came in. They came in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order in the courts. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be by about 2nd or 3rd grade. Yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop them, can't catch them. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, huh? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I would think. It's quite heavy. Right, and as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Unsuspect him. I have to take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecutor to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Yeah, vital information with Lori Dunberg. Mr. WP. Yes? Tell me this straight. Were you really in the dressing room, or you didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So it wasn't a steel samurai in the security photo. How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should have taken better care of that stuff. I can't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai's costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? First, we'll play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably had done this. Right. And it takes them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does this mean? I have to... Okay, sniff. Let's sigh. The court now reconvene the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought of the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy roughly 10 years old. The photo may not be hard evidence. There's still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Huh. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Order, interesting. Let us hear what you have in mind. However, be aware that the court does not look kindly at accusing the innocent. If you accuse somebody who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who do you think the person is, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder? The security lady, of course. Mrs. Oldbag. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging her leg his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in a suit knew about the morning injuries. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than the Powers and Hammer who knew about his injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Mrs. Oldbag, it's to you. Mrs. Oldbag, you're standing guard alone in the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, and then slipped into Studio 1 to see the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing a Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in a costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes too, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he jump up an objection or some new damning evidence? Well, Miss Edgeworth, do prosecution have an opinion on the matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's it supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there and do something? What's my move? Maybe now is my chance to just take a whole new way? I guess we'll press farther. I guess we'll just, damn her. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Power a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? Alright, and I agree that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio, that boy, the one whose photo I erased? He's only grade score, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was in that age, I could have pinned my old man in 10 seconds tops. Huh. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it nice to be kids is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, day whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see the proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows a boy had no committed the murder? Hemisphere. Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. It's the very samurai spear shown in this photo. How could a boy that have taken that spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would you witness care to comment on this? Huff! The windbag, speechless. This has got to be the first. Very well. Ugh. The court will suspend this proceeding for the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Well, the prosecution will look further into Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree, me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. Well, Windbag wants to talk. Mrs. Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, as you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh. You mean this wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Testify, lady. My lips are sealed, or were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep it quiet about something. There were some other people in the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it. See? So they told me to just pretend I hadn't seen at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, there's this crucial information. Why did you keep this information I'll keep this from the court until now. Aren't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, the cross-examination. Witness the power of the old bag. Lips were sealed. Keep quiet about something. There were some other... Okay, what other people? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done and run through the action scene without the director? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised someone asked about that. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through, and he joined the production producer around the lunchtime to see if he had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head has fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... we need to take a break so we need to go get the other thing. Your Honor, we have learned that there's others at Global Studio on the day of question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not yet been questioned. I hold that in impressive. I hold it. It is impossible to declare a verdict on defendant Mr. Powers. Huh. The court acknowledges the defense's points. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we've just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. That is today's proceedings for the trial of Mr. Powers. That is all. Court is adjourned. Alright. October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Attorney, Defendant's Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really? It's nothing. Grin. I should... Or should I? We're going down to the studios to do some more investigation. We will have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses, for certain. So now my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have you figured out just who was in the sealed samurai costume? Could it only have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off from Mr. Powers. Oh, poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. To be continued. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance? I think that really depends on the people that we found out about on today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we gonna do? Wait. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studio. Let's talk to Will Powers first. October 18th, Detention Center. Visiting room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads on who might have get us going to the right direction? Wait, why didn't Will tell us that? Oh, by the way, there was a producer, there was a director, there was because he was there. You would have known. I'm sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us if anything comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Uh, Fanboy. Ugh. So Fanboy sneaking to the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict out with them. But in today's testimony, she didn't say they were Didn't she say they often hanging around? The kids really, really love Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present in the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't he fucking... Yeah, exactly. Right, Maya. Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked me to keep quiet. That's nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here's a newbie lawyer fresh off the bar. When he loses, he'll gonna lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't holding anything else from us, are you hiding? No, I'm sure I hope not. You hope not? You better know not. Let's see what we get. Let's see, October 18th? Whatever, we don't care about this. No one's here. Right, now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in that guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Yeah, you were. You were gonna eat them. Shut up. Let's go to the employees area. Alright, look, that's the assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, ho, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with my handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh well. I'm sure these things happening. I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry about at least a little bit more. If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with the investigation. We're just gonna... So, the fanboy they were talking about at the trial today, he came through the drain. So that seems, I guess, they covered up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that's the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want him to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? Can we? Whoa, is she serious? Rip it open. Yeah, I guess some things are made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell guy sometimes. Sometimes. Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. Also, maybe the kid will come back and I'll be able to, like, talk to him, hopefully. Alright, so let's go to the main gate. Main gates. Going to the main gates. Oh, hello. Ho-ho, you look a little out of place. Oh, it's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of alternative guard fashion thing. Alright, hold on. So how are you doing the studio doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up the lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left all over on them in the employees area? Yeah. Can you believe it? Alright, you guys leave that. Fanboy. The kids sneaking in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see them, one in particular, a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets and snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching them, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. They were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producers are real stars here. She said that the studio's from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. That producer, huh? Boys are everything on the dressing room now. Ooh. W2F, who in the dudes, LMAO? Huh? Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. You can call? You're not, how can you not, how can you not know the great Sal Melanella? I'll make the elite shows of Steel Samurai mine. Read the film credits? Really, this Sal Manila? I'm so sorry, you look so sorry. No, quite right, really, I'm fine. Ruffalo? What is that? You know, on a closer inspection. Yeah, hot sloth. Well, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume, drool. Rock sores? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. Hands. You triggered my creative powers. Yes. I'm coming to me, Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Tokyo. Ruffalo. Lamau. Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it be cool names like the old Tokyo? Maya, you really need to talk about cool. Alright, we need to talk to this nerd. The day of the crime. Do you notice anything unusual the day of the murder? I know who you dudes are. The security lady told me told you about us, eh? That's right. I was just a pretty regular day. We had a run through for the action scene in the morning. Then the meeting with the lunchtime and the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suckers. I missed hating out on food. Nick, what does suck-sores mean? No idea. Anyways, I was in the meeting from noon to 4 until after 4. The producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth. The meeting gives him an alibi. I thought the producer was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean D Vasquez? D's nuts? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. We were together from noon to 4 the whole time. Who exactly these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network, some sponsors, also as few production guys. They piled into a limousine and they got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Alright, we need to go back. Can we check out Studio 2 now? It's a Studio 1. Hey Nick, who said Detective Gumshoe isn't here today? You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after that commotion in today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 you heard about in the trial today? It's down the path to the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Not our chance, Nick. Let's go check it out. Let's head it that way. Tell me what to do when I'm doing it. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. The place is deserted. Why? Please, I'm okay. I don't know what I hit, but I accidentally hit some of my keyboard and it's like, oh, do you want to save it? Place is deserted. Crash. Eek. Nick, what was that noise? It's like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station, the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they let us. Aha, you again. Eek! How about acting like you've seen a ghost? You certainly got back at your post quickly. The police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powell was pretty tall. As soon as they saw that there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being a murderer. Anyways, know this, whippersnapper, the old lady never forgets the sight of her insult. You won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed. You sure you're talking a lot for somebody who's sealed lips? Starting now, 1, 2, 3, Say it's too much. I'm about the kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes, she's serious. About the director and the one you saw at the end of the day of the murder. If I see him, I'm taking him down. Nick, she's losing it. as a kid. Hey, wait. I, I bet he came into the right through that drain. Hey, I'm Kiddo. What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see any adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta answer to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Haskins. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down. You stand, evildoer. Alright, talk. Steel Samurai. So this fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on a Steel Samurai side. Ha 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 ha, you can't fool me. Okay, when's the last time you said the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Ha, not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are you doing? Say you heard something about the incident the other day. You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? Heh. He. Always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm gonna tell you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table and he bumped on the way out. A bottle? Why is it sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle? Evidence retrieving an empty bottle. Okay. I don't know, I have an empty bottle. Anyways, what is the kid saying? I saw everything? Wait. Can I... Found on the table of the employees area labels to be sleeping pills. The Silver Samurai was drugged. Huh? Where's that old windbag? I'd left her leave her post. Hey, Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy, Natch. Aha, she tripped. Wow, sure looks happy. Alright, I guess we're trying to get a key. Was there a key in here? Hey, Nick. Another chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick. It's a trailer key. The key that the trailer studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yeah, we're just borrowing it. Slip it into my pocket. Alright, so we're gonna move back to Studio 2. Main entrance is studio. Probably have some police officers to patrol out there. That's not what I meant to do. Move. Studio 1. Move to Studio 2. Alright, and I'm gonna door to open it, right? I wonder if the key is barred from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go in, Nick. You seem eager to after all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Eek! Someone's in here. Names? Our names? We're WP lawyers, and, I see. And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Not really. Not really into smokers. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script? I'm looking for a script. A script? Hold on, Joey. It's Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Huh? Huh? We're getting nowhere fast. She's smoking opium? Alright, you guys, back in a second. Alright, it's the Steel Samurai. We're really like to ask about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about it. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV, the nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manella. Oh, okay, I get it. His name is Sal Manella. Why did I not catch that before? His name is Sal Manella. Oh my god, so lame. I didn't think I was saying his last name right. I'm like, wait. And I'm like, oh, it's Sam Manella. Oh my god, I am saying it right. What exactly is this role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for the script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all the people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. This isn't someplace else we have to check. Yeah. Let's get out of this den. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her sniff. Don't cry, she'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. I'll give it to you when I see him. Documents received from Dean Vasquez. I'm gonna look at that. What did she give me? The memo reads, bring me the script of episode 13. Okay. So actually I have to go deliver this now? I do, actually. What the heck? This is so... Dressing room. So that's one. Move. The dressing room's in a... main gates. I hate that I have to do it this way. It's so annoying. Alright, let's give him... Can I talk to him about anything? No. Presents. Take this! Take that! Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring the script to episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? Huh? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick. It might be quicker just to look for it in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Why am I running errands right now? Why do I have to, like, go? I have to go back. Go there. It's just, like, why can't I just, like... Ugh. Excuse me. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find out what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Quick, Nick. I think I see the thing. It's over here. Right there. Right there. It's gotta be right. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit on one of these. The director, Maya, took around that chair for me, would you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Ah! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in the pocket. Alright, okay, we'll get the script. Some kind of clue in the script. The Still Samurai script to cover reads episode 13. Okay. Alright, so I have to give the script. I have to go back to Studio 2 to give this. Oh my god. Oop. And I can't. I go. Oh, there we go. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah! Script is handed to D. Vasquez. D's nuts. Ah. So longer is this thing? Huh. I guess I should have saved it. Oh. It's like it's gonna not. They're not gonna talk to us. Quiet. I'm reading. Ah. Just hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyways? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Oh, I'm right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just but you wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything that you could tell us would be a big help. You know where there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Script, true. Kind man. I'm not interested. Well, what does she want? She wants. Not interested. Oh. Oh, I was still on. Okay, I was still in the. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey, the monkey that with the broken head. All right, that. What an original name. That fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. We didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in the trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in the trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30, thus so many of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'll corroborate my story, but wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? And he could have had gone to Studio 1. 2:30? Time of the death? Very well. Come. That's what she said. Ah, that's Mr. Monkey. It wasn't broken, it was announced the time, and it's ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 always with the ooking. It was a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Huh? Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in a Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. Mr. Monkey's data acted the court record. Adds the court record. What do we do, Nick? isn't anyone besides WP could have killed Hammer. Ow. It's over. We're finished. I guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Alright, let's go back to the office then. Move to our offices. Are we almost done or not? Let's see here. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia? Is it you? What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya's having trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean, we have one lead? One lead to live. The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he's going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks now, I'm more worried than I was before. I guess we're going back to the studio. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. Okay, so I'm going to do this. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. He's been chasing that boy the whole time. When I catch him, I'm gonna... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What's happening to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat, huff puff. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Haha. My heart doesn't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where the poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about this hostage? When that fanboy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this. It's kind of hard to understand her with all this huffing and puffing. Phoenix, the hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Miss Olbeg, I know. Catching that brat if you, the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, huh? I wonder. The card key? Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key of Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer? I'd like to visit. He died. Hugh. I was his fan. You don't have your own cards, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You let me borrow it then. If I give you the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Lend the card key. Card key? Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess I can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key led to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts with no whippersnappers. You can take this and we're even, deal. What's this? The Steel Samurai trading card? The sneaky little kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have to use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. Right, I'm off. She goes hobbling off towards the studio. Just okay. Ugh. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Hey. Hey you, wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name is Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. His name is Bob Hoskins. Okay. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Well, that was easy. I didn't have to even look for him. Huh? Damn it! He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Oh, Cody, I'm me, Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Present. Cody, this looks familiar. Hey, you are? You are? You know Austria. The card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give it to you if you help me. That's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of the fair trade. Man, for grown-ups, you sure are dumb. What do you want? What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After you went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than the plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare? Why do they feel like we're talking about stakes? Alright, where am I going now? Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? There's, girl with you doesn't seem a little different. Like, she's even the same person as before. Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever. Whatever you say. Alright, fanboy. Have you seen that fanboy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after that boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away. By the end, boy, was she mad. Actually, I saw them. How old is Windbag? Or how was the old Windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back in the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, there really is a terrible loss for a studio, but his popularity has been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after that, what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said something. Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Oh, why do you get the feeling there's something being covered up here? Are you with this? Do anything about these? Hey, it's a Steel Samurai trading card. I'll click those actually. Uh, I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I even have a a rare premium card. Trade me, huh? Yeah, it's a good deal for an ultra rare. Please? Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's her getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. The URP card attitude court record. It's a card of Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing something good like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Well, now I'm gonna get the card that the kid wanted. CD1. Oh my god, you gotta get. This moving around thing takes forever. Now this thing kid talk to me? See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I never see him so eager. Right, okay, how about the trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. Gave our ultra rare player premium card to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we could have him take the stand tomorrow. So you have the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler? You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. Tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? His fighting skill, there we go. I gotta think of something. I like the one when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? Are these all pictures of Steel Samurai? I go to every live performance. These stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take the picture of when a Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? I bet you, lady. I just got for my birthday. The album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with my digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well, then, I'm happy to accept it. Thank you. Listen to people always giving stuff to Mia. What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what Steel Samurai's motto? The great justice? You have to help us fight the great justice too. I saw everything. Well, might be getting us some useful information on him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got it right here. I got it here on that day around 2. I'd come in through the woods and got out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe an hour or so. When I finally got to the studio, after that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always, one shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. You must have been been hard for you, man. You say those nice things, but it's so obvious you weren't speaking from the heart. I'm right, Mia. Yes. I think we can say for sure that's me that Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who could have done this is Will Powers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, their client will be guilty for sure. That's not call him then. I think it would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. That's a fuss, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got to rendezvous with me at dawn at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Bah. That doesn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. Now we have to be serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do now, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, I can ask you something? Do you really believe that Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Oh. Dang it. Why is this? My stuff is all getting tangled up. No, I'm making it worse. Also, yes, I do want to save. I don't really think it matters if I save. There we go. Dang, I'm not gonna like finish this tonight. It's already 10. It's like I don't know how much more we have left of this. I'm gonna look real quick. How much? Yeah, okay, so I still have this trial, the day 3 trial, day 3 investigation, and another trial, so I'm gonna have to, like, stop in the middle of this. I can't. I'm getting tired, my voice is starting to go out. I hate that these, like, are so long. So I guess this one is gonna have to be cut in half, the next one's gonna be cut in half, and I guess I guess we're just gonna have to cut these in half. Yep, to be continued. Guess we'll have to save my game. Local file, yes. We'll have to see who's on. I mean, I would go longer, but it's already 10:13, and my voice is going out.